Good morning, everyone, and it is a Friday, folks, and it's Singhal and Tamil New Year upon us. Suba alot aruda kueva to everyone, and this is Good Morning Sri Lanka, and this Friday it's all about music and some very interesting tidbits in the world of entertainment. So please do sit back, relax, as we all enjoy the Friday. It's the 13th of April, and also if you're celebrating your birthday today, let me just wish you a happy birthday as well. And within the next hour or so of the program, we're going to update you as to what's happening with Kylie Minogue and Nicki Minaj, two very interesting artists, and also, interestingly enough, they're not that tall, which is always appreciated in my book. As we kicked off with our first music video, so sit back, relax. This is the Friday edition of Good Morning Sri Lanka. Now, Williams, there are a little bit of country kicking off the Friday edition of Good Morning Sri Lanka. We did mention earlier that's going to be also about Kylie Minogue's latest tour, nicely dubbed as the Anti-Tour. And then we have a little something from Nicki Minaj. Now, speaking of Kylie Minogue, well, she has recently wowed fans in London with another intimate anti-tour gig. You might be wondering, why would she call her tour anti-tour? Because this doesn't follow the normal Kylie Minogue concept of a concert with epic set, very expensive costume and costume changes and all. Because after two successful nights in Manchester, she went to London for the third and final show on her UK leg tour, and this is to celebrate her 25th year in the music industry. She looked like she's been in the industry for 25 years, and like what we mentioned, it doesn't have the usual grandiose stage and production. This is more very intimate, where instead also of playing and performing songs that we're all familiar with, she decided to go for the B-sides of her tracks, and that is what she performed for a very intimate audience at what she dubbed as the anti-tour gig. So let's take a look of take a look at Kylie in London in the third and final leg of her anti-tour gig. Check this out. Her speaking voice is very different from her singing voice, and there you go. That was Kylie Minogue, a little glimpse of her anti-tour gig. Supposedly that's an intimate audience and an intimate small number of audience member. She also performed Cherry Bomb, the B-side to In My Arms / Wow. That's also from her album X, or Roman numeral 10. And the anti-tour marks the very petite star's 25th year in making music, and there will be a lot more celebration for Kylie Minogue throughout the year 2012. We have to go for a quick commercial break. When we come back, just to remind you, it's all about music and entertainment news. A little something about Nicki Minaj coming your way in just a bit. So relax and enjoy the rest of Good Morning Sri Lanka. Welcome back to Good Morning Sri Lanka. For those who just joined us, well, we got Ryan here flying solo today because most of our gangmates celebrating, of course, the New Year. So suba alot aruda kueva to everyone, and I'm pretty sure you guys have been conscious as to what you need to do for today. All I wish is that an invite. That's a celebration and lots of great food that's coming our way. It's all about music and entertainment news on today's edition of GMSL. And earlier we talked about Kylie Minogue's anti-tour gig. And it seems that she has decided to this time just to let go of her more familiar tracks and instead went for the B-sides, which actually made me wonder, in the day and age of CDs and MP3s, what is considered a B-side? I remember when I was younger, there were the 36 and the 45s. Those have B-sides. You know, there's a side A, and also for tapes, there's side A and side B. Now, for the day and age of digital music, what is a B-side? Songs that are rarely heard or songs that are rarely played? Well, hopefully we'll get to answer that very soon as we show you more videos and more great music that hopefully will ease you through your holiday, the special Sinhalese and Tamil New Year. So here's another one. This is GMSL. Well, you folks, that was the music of the Eagles, worth every second of that 7-minute track on GMSL. And because today is all about music and entertainment. Remind you folks, 15 days from now, it's Shaggy live in Sri Lanka, made possible by the good people at anything.lk, MTV Sports, and of course Sri Lanka's #1 hit music station, Yes FM. And if you purchase your ticket on or before the 15th, that's this coming Sunday, you get a 500 rupee discount for the tickets, and they're coming 3 different prices. That's 7,500. And then that's for the reserved sitting, where you get also a special private access to the venue. Then their tickets for 4,500 and then 1,500. But remember, folks, if you buy your tickets on or before the 15th, that's this coming Sunday, you get a 500 rupee discount. That's for early bird ticket buyers. So grab those tickets. You can, for more information, you can simply log on to anything.lk, listen to Sri Lanka's #1 hit music station, Yes FM, or keep it here, of course, on MTV Sports. We will keep you posted as to what is going to happen on the 28th of April. It is not just a concert, folks. It is a full experience starting at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. The Yes FM crew will be there to join you in a very special live broadcast, plus great artists from the country, and of course the main man himself and his entourage. We're not just talking about Shaggy here. We're talking about his entourage. He will be backed by, if I'm not mistaken, by a band, dancers and all. And it's going to be a whole experience on the 28th of the month, and that's happening at CRNFC. So please do purchase your tickets, anything.lk, for more information. 7,500, 4,500, and 1,500. And if you buy it on or before this Sunday, 15th, you get a 500 rupee discount per ticket. That is for you early bird ticket buyers. After that, back to the normal price. So what are you waiting for? It's a Friday. I know it's maybe a holiday, but hey, you can still purchase those tickets. And before we get to more of GMSL, we got another video all queued and ready to go. So please relax and enjoy the music, only on Good Morning Sri Lanka. Ladies and gentlemen, that was ABBA with, of course, the Spanish version of I Have a Dream. I was trying to remember 3 semesters of Spanish while that was going on, and I can't seem to remember. Really, when you're learning a foreign language and you don't practice, it's easy to forget. And we got a lot more coming your way, but first, before we go into a quick commercial break, imagine this: you're a tourist in the city that never sleeps. We're talking about NYC, and all of a sudden, you get to find yourself in the middle or just at the perfect spot for a concert. And it's by somebody who's considered as the it girl in the entertainment industry. We got that story coming your way after this, so keep it here, GMSL. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to GMSL. It's Good Morning Sri Lanka on a Friday, and yes, it is the Sinhalese Tamil New Year, and Suba Alut Aruda Cueva to everyone. And before we get to the story, okay, so like what I mentioned just before the commercial break, you're a tourist in the city that never sleeps. You know, when you make it there, you make it anywhere. Talking about New York City, you're in Times Square, and then all of a sudden you find yourself at the exact perfect spot for one show. And of course, being in New York, it can be even a magic show, a mime, or some street performers, some break dancers, some bebop, b-girls and b-boys performing. It will be a delight, right? But for thousands of unsuspecting tourists simply just going around and excitingly taking in New York City, they were treated to a surprise concert by 29-year-old rapper slash singer slash current it girl Nicki Minaj. Yes, Nicki Minaj, who performed a free 10-minute concert in the middle of New York's Times Square. The reason why she did it, she just said she's always felt that performing in Times Square would be thrilling. You don't believe us? 10-minute free show courtesy of Nicki Minaj, right smack in the heart of New York City's Times Square. We got the video to prove it for you, to prove it to you. Check this out. On my headset was just portraying Sophie Grace. You remember the little child who, cute little girl who performed at LSA? I'm a new Nicki Minaj. He just did that. and it really sounded like Sophie. Anyway, that was Nicki Minaj also talking about her hair. Apparently, black hair makes her a little bit depressed, and take it from yours truly, who's been playing with hair color. There is no way that you cannot smile when you open your eyes and you see a platinum hair on top of your head. Nicki Minaj giving a free 10-minute concert at Heart of Times, New York City, Times Square, to unsuspecting people. What a treat. And she's currently doing a lot of concerts. And also, the thing I like about Nicki Minaj is this. After seeing her guest on Ellen, is that I think she's very genuine, and she does love kids, and she'd like to be a good example, because when she said, I will take you for a shopping spree where you can buy books, pencils, everything first about school before they got to the toy part. Not like, I'll get you some toys, I'll get you some stuff for school. So I think I'm loving Nicki Minaj more. As we listen and enjoy and watch another music video, so keep it here, folks. You're watching Good Morning Sri Lanka. Here we go, the instrumental version of Andrew Lloyd Webber's Don't Cry For Me, Argentina, taken from the Broadway musical, or the Western musical, called Evita. And speaking of Evita, currently staging in New York City is Evita, and playing Che Guevara, of course, the counter character to Evita Peron, is Ricky Martin. So just in case you're flying to New York, might just want to see, because it's been quite a while since Ricky Martin hit the stage. His last role, if I'm not mistaken, was in 1989 when he played Marius in Les Miserables, and Cameron Mackintosh's Les Miserables. So might just want to check that out. And I think we got another video to come your way, and before we head on out of here, enjoy the festivities. So check this out on GMSL. Good Bonnie M, and you have to hand it to the fashion statement of the 70s. Hope you enjoyed that one. And before we officially ran out of time, reminding you folks, until Sunday the 15th of the month, there's an early bird special for all you ticket buyers for Shaggy Live in Sri Lanka. What usually goes for 7,500, that's for the platinum ticket holders. You get your private access to the venue and reserve sitting. Yet it only will go for 7,000. For those buying 4,500, that's gold, you get it for 4,000, and for those buying silver, 1,500, it's 1,000 rupees. Remember, there's 500 rupee discount, and if you buy your tickets on or before the 15th of the month, that's this coming Sunday, if I'm not mistaken. And for more info, you can simply log on to anything.lk. Keep on watching MTV Sports, and of course, keep listening to Sri Lanka's #1 hit music station, Yes FM, and yes, Shaggy Live in Sri Lanka, 28th of the month at CRNFC. It's not just a concert, it's a festivity. And speaking of festivities, have a great New Year, everyone. And wishing that you'll enjoy all the treats, and Suba Alot Araw da Cueva to everyone. And good morning. Bye.